What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Total today at the request of DK Foo. It's a hell of a name, DK Foo. We're talking about this one for you. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more. I don't know what else to say other than this thing looks like it's in a massive, just absolutely ginormous bull flag is what it looks like. Total, for those of you that don't know, Total is the total crypto market cap of all cryptos, right? That at least I think maybe not all of them technically, right? But all like notable cryptos on CoinMarketCap. Maybe is it literally all of them? It would be all of them recognized probably by like crypto, CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap, stuff like that. It's not going to be every single crypto technically, but the majority of them, right? This is the accepted market cap of the space. And it looks like it's in a massive bull flag. If we look at this on a daily perspective, close this out here. Looks like we've had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 move down, 6. This is somewhat of a broadening wedge in itself, right? Broadening wedges normally, I believe, do have 5 touch points, or like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. As do broadening tops. Being that this would be the 6th move up, and I would feel comfortable that that's a 1, that's your 2, that's your 3, that's your 4. I'm just drawing it for funsies. Your 6th move up, it's probably going to break us out, probably going to send us to new highs, new all-time highs. We're at $2.417 trillion in overall market cap. From a high point to a low point, we are tussling with the 886 area, finding support on the golden ratio zone. I love this, man. I really do love this a lot. I think once we break above this 886 zone again, we break above $2.56 trillion in market cap valuation in total, the bull market's really going to kick off, and we're going to see things go to 4.4 to, yes, 7.3 trillion. You guys, from the current market cap, that's like a double to over a triple, X of what we could expect to see. And absolutely, it can go beyond that, right? This might be a momentary stop by the end of the year or early next year. It might not be the height of the cycle. And if we actually look and see, if we compare it to what we did last cycle, from a high to a low, okay, we did go all the way up to the 1618 right there. So the 1618 there, if we bring this back, yeah, the 1618 is right there. So maybe, I don't know, maybe that is where we go. We don't have anything beyond that, so oops, that's not what I meant to do. There we go. All right, so that could be it, but let's just see from a all-time high to an all-time high. The difference was 295%. All-time high to that 1618, that'd be about 140%. That just doesn't sound right to me. Just doesn't sound right. I know diminishing returns and all that. I know, but I can't help but think that we're going to have a higher overall market cap in the space than just 7.236 trillion. I mean, damn, man. The United States presidential candidates are bullish on crypto and talking about providing friendly regulatory framework for it. I don't know. We could see some crazy things go on, you guys. 10 trillion, 18 trillion. As nuts as that sounds, I know we're only at 2.4 trillion now, but things are about to get exciting. One way or another, what we can definitely do is measure this bull flag, right? Whatever we want to call it. I think it is safe to assume that this is a bull flag. The measure move of which everyone does it differently. Some people measure from the breakout point, which would be up here. Some people, like myself, we measure from like the lowest of the the lowest touch point of that move. That's how I do it. It's a more conservative target. That would take us up to about 5 trillion, which that does line up very well with that expected zone, right there, right below the 1414. If you put it at the top where the breakout is, that actually does come into that 1618 area pretty well. So I don't know, it would make sense, right? That's kind of like the next move. That would take us into January, man. I don't think the cycle's going to be done in January. which if this is a bull flag, if we're going to do this, right, if this is the time frame that we have allocated is January, or from this low point, if it's how I measure it, December, November, we've still got like a whole year, or at least over half, I would think a half year or more to go in the cycle. You guys, I don't know. We might see 10 trillion or more. It just sounds right. I can't imagine that the cycle where crypto is literally being brought into like the world of financial institutions and the government eye is on it. Not that we want that in crypto necessarily, obviously we don't, but it's gotten to that point. I can't help but think that we're going to see larger growth than that. Donald Trump literally, whether you like him or not, and he's likely the one that's going to win this next election. He's leading the polls. I don't have faith that Kamala is going to win. I like RFK Jr. personally, but I don't have faith that he's going to win. I'll be voting for him though. But they're all crypto friendly, right? They've all taken a crypto friendly stance. And Donald Trump was literally saying things like just like very bullish things on Bitcoin yesterday. Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. He was saying crazy bullish things, talking about how it was the 9th biggest asset in the world. And he's like, of course it is. Of course it is. And talking about how we're going to have a United States Bitcoin reserve, as in Bitcoin is going to be a part, like how we have oil reserves, how we have gold reserves or silver reserves, stuff like that. We're going to have, I don't actually know, do we have gold reserves? I'm saying things that I'm not 100%. U.S. gold reserves value. We do. We've got some gold reserves, right? I wonder how much, like, what level of reserves we would have in Bitcoin, man. I don't know. RFK Jr., if he won, he wants to get 4 million Bitcoins, you guys. If he won the candidacy, if he won the presidential election, I think that would actually be the most bullish thing for crypto. As bullish as everybody thinks Trump is, RFK Jr. is actually, if you really want to vote because of crypto, you'd vote for RFK Jr. Like, listen to both of them talk. Tell me who's more bullish on crypto. Tell me who'd be a better. I think it's an obvious choice, but I'm not trying to get political. No hate to any of the Donald Trump believers, right? No hate to any of the Kamala Harris believers. I hope there's no hate toward the RFK Jr. believers either. But this video is taking a wild turn here, man. I'm not trying to talk about all that. All I'm trying to say is I think we're moving up. I think once we break above $2.57 trillion, it's go time. And this really does look like it's a massive bull flag. That's why I started the video with it. That's why I'm going to end it with that. Weekly RSI looks fine. I don't mind it at all. We found support looking like Bitcoin, really finding support in the same areas before we went to our overbought zone. This next move will break us out to new all-time highs. I have the utmost confidence in that. Monthly RSI looking like it wants more. Looking like it wants more, man. It all looks good. Daily RSI too. It's happening right now. It's literally the beginning of it, you guys. We're consolidating at the top, right? We consolidated at the top last time and broke down. We're consolidating at the top of this range. That's not the best drawn line, but like at the top of this range right now, we're consolidating here. I think it's going to send us up. I don't think we're going to go down again, personally. But that's all I got to say. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to see more contents. Comment if you agree or disagree with my statement that RFK Jr. would be the best candidate if you're voting on crypto aspects specifically. And tell me why. Educate me and educate people who are reading the comment. Don't just say, whoever 2024 woo or 2025. Would it be 2024 or 2025? The election is this year, so it would be 2024. Yeah, they wouldn't be elected until 2025. But anyways, guys, enough of that. Enough of all that. This is not a political channel, but it's relevant. It's definitely relevant. So I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.